Well, hello you bearded bastards, and welcome back once again to Ushangvagush, Monsterkiller. Picking up right where we last left off, we are in the middle of a siege. The goblins of the Frosty Barbarity have arrived once more. This time there's a whole bunch of armed goblins, beak dogs, trolls. This is a very, very ugly siege, and I am praying to the dwarven gods above and below that it isn't the end of Ushangvagush. Alright, so the siegers are down in the bottom right hand corner of the map right now. They have a little bit to go before they get to the fortress, but not that far. Ugh. I'm currently trying to get my dwarves to come up here and start building some walls. Oh, that's right, you know what? I forgot this little entrance hall here is 2 Z levels tall. If I built a door here, goblins could climb right over. Damn it, that's gonna be useless. Never mind. Yikes, well, there's still a decent chance that goblins could step on these pressure plates over here and trigger these crushing traps. I'm really hoping that that happens. That could help us out in a big way. And then down below here, I do have a couple more walls being built, some new doors hopefully, and a whole bunch of stonefall traps. I don't know how many of those will get into place, and they really are just kind of a last resort. Ugh, this could be very ugly, guys. Let's prepare ourselves, huh? Alright, now if things go really downhill, I have to decide what we're going to do. Ugh, you know what? I think, as ugly as it's going to be, I'm just gonna let these goblins advance, see what happens. Just a little bit anyways. And if they get up to the fortress, then we'll decide what we're going to do beyond that. Oh boy, yes, could be really bad. I know I keep saying it, but this could very well be a fortress ending event. Alright, here we go. Alright, they're moving in, just as a solid group of invaders. We have the beak dogs, goblin slaves, and trolls moving out in front of the actual body of the siege. A typical goblin tactic. It seems like the trolls try to get in there and smash the doors down to make way for the siege. Crafty bastards. Yeah, they're moving in. See, this isn't great here because these guys are way out in front of the actual siege. One of these guys here might trigger the crushing trap before the army even gets here. Yeah, that would stink big time. Alright, we have some trolls moving in. Okay, one of them just stepped on a stonefall trap. It missed. They walked around the pressure plate. They're smashing the doors down. Alright, at this point, the trolls only have to smash down those doors and they're in the fortress pretty much. And after they get down here, chaos will ensue. Ugh. Yikes. Alright. I canceled a couple of those stonefall traps that we were building here. You know, I'm trying to get rid of this floor so we could build walls and a new door here to try to buy us more time, but I don't know if we're going to succeed in that. Alright, so basically we only have a couple moments here, and I have to make a decision. The only options I can see are either A, I can take my dwarves and put them in the meeting hall, down this end of the old fortress. There isn't much out here. I could potentially build a farm. I don't know if there's any seeds over here. There are no food or drinks down here though. Those are all out in this courtyard. But if I got everyone down here, then I could wall up this hallway here, and we could be relatively safe from there. And then when the siegers come down, I can have our army go out and face them in this courtyard. That would be pretty ugly, I'm thinking. We'd lose a good amount of our warriors, many of whom are not very well trained, and in fact the Tin Picks, one of our new squads, doesn't even have any weapons, so they'd just be a bunch of brawlers. That's option A right there. Option B is that I could try to scurry all of my civilians down this stairwell right here. This same stairwell that the siegers will be using to get down into the fortress, mind you, but I can try to scurry them down here, down a whole long ways, and over here, I can get them into the new fortress. That will buy us some time. It is kind of appealing for that reason, but there really isn't anything out here. No farms, no food, no drinks. We could make it work potentially, but it would be rough for a while. Oh yikes. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I like the idea of bringing the dwarves down to this level, but there's a serious risk that those doors can be smashed down by the trolls when the civilians are trying to make their way down here, and then they'd be a bunch of sitting ducks. That could be very dangerous. Man, I don't know. You know, if only our damn monster slayers would band together and help defend the fortress, then we'd be in pretty good shape, I think. But that's not gonna happen. Alright, I've decided. I'm gonna keep the dwarves over here, down this end of the old fortress, with a meeting hall, and we have a bunch of supplies over here. Just have to make a couple little adjustments here. I'm going to try to put a door down at this end of the hallway to slow intruders if they do get here, which I'm sure they will. And I also made the meeting hall a big food stockpile. And I'm gonna try moving food and drinks in there, because currently there's no food or drinks down this end at all. And if we're gonna be locked down here, we're gonna have to something to eat. Oy, I really hope we can do this in time. Alright dwarves, hop to it. Game is unpaused. The trolls are still trying to get those doors down. Come on, dwarves, let's go, let's go. More trolls moving in. Very dangerous. More and more trolls moving in. Come on, dwarves, keep working. Nobody has touched that crushing trap yet. Keep going, dwarves. Keep working. Oh, someone just triggered that crushing trap. Oh, that might be good. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, that was actually pretty good, I think. Not a whole hell of a lot of damage, really. Damn it. 3 trolls died. But these other ones seem panicked, which is good. Maybe it'll slow them down a bit. We can only hope as much. Alright, the goblins and beak dogs are moving in now. Come on, dwarves, we don't have much time. Keep working. Come on. Trolls just seem to be in utter disarray at the moment. That is fantastic news. The goblins are moving up, and the beak dogs, of course. It doesn't look like they're going to trigger that other crushing trap, though. I don't think so, anyways. It looks like another troll is over here working on this door. That kind of stinks. Come on, somebody step on that other crushing trap. Maybe, come on. Get over there. Oh, damn it. Alright, just getting this door up here now. Hurry up, dwarves, come on. Oh, and damn it, looks like this door up here is down. Oh, that's terrible. Alright, beak dogs and trolls are moving into the fortress now. Alright, I've made a new burrow that includes only the meeting hall and a couple of these rooms here. Just gonna try to cram all the dwarves down here now. Come on, everybody, get to safety. There's little time. Let's go. Don't be fools. Oh, we have so little time right now. Come on, you dwarves. I even have the soldiers going to the meeting hall right now. I want to try to keep the loss of life at a minimum. Looks like a couple of the monster slayers are headed up right now. Trying to gain some glory for themselves, I assume. Well, good on them, I suppose. Go ahead, dwarves, keep going. Yeah, we have a few monster slayers fighting a goblin and a beak dog here in this stairwell. They're holding them back. Good job, guys. And it looks like the siege is having some trouble getting down into the hall. They're all kind of just grouped up here. Having a hell of a time, it seems. Come on, dwarves, get this wall up. It's not gonna be much, but it's better than nothing. Come on, you monster slayers, hold back the hordes, please. That's our only hope right now, pretty much. Alright, one wall is up. Oh, too late. I can see invaders here in this stairwell. I don't know, maybe we still have some time. Let's see what happens. Game is unpaused. Oh, it looks like they triggered that other trap up here. Although I'm not sure how much use it's gonna be. Let's watch. Who even stepped on that? There was nothing around it. Useless. Anyways, back down here in the fortress. Doesn't look like anybody is coming into the fortress here. Come on, dwarves, we still have a second here. Let's keep going, we can do this. Just gotta get that door in place now, come on. It looks to me like the siegers are going down to the new fortress. I don't know why the hell that would be, but that could work out in our favor. Oh, it looks like a beak dog and a troll are moving into the old fortress now. Fighting with a monster slayer. Killing our pets. Ugh. Alright, we have a second here. Come on. Keep going. It looks like Puck, that human lord from last episode, has moved out into the courtyard. Fighting a troll right now. Doing very well. And he's moving and taking on the siege by himself. Oh man, he's gonna be a goner. Yeah, he's taking hits. Surrounded by beak dogs. And he is down. Oh, damn it. Alright, that's not good. The courtyard is taken right now. We do have some more monster slayers out there. Those damn brave, foolish monster slayers. Who are we to sit here in this meeting hall while those monster slayers give up their lives for us? That's not our way. That's not the way of Ushangvagush. No, we have to fight, unfortunately. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, I'm gonna have everybody group up in this hallway here. Let's go, move, warriors. There's not that much time. We have a beak dog moving into the hallway. It's kind of hard to make out what's going on. There's a lot of chaos right now. The beak dog is dead. And it looks like the soldiers are moving out. Alright, I guess we're doing this. Going to follow Meng Bak Banfakad, one of the sand blades, just because they're right at the front of the action here. Alright, let's do this. Game is unpaused. Dwarves are moving in. Oh, this is gonna be so ugly. The dwarves are moving out. There aren't many of them right now. Taking care of a couple of trolls here. Bunch of beak dogs, bunch of goblins, all mounted. Coming into the courtyard. Arrows are flying. A dwarf was just hit. I'm seeing some blood. Come on, dwarves, get in here. We have so few dwarves out here right now. It's hard to tell how well they're doing. Come on, dwarves, get in here. There are a couple of monster slayers still in the fray. Keep fighting. Come on. We can do this. For Ushangvagush. This is our only chance. The dwarves seem to be doing alright. We are losing dwarves. A dwarven baby was just found dead. A monster slayer was just found dead. A rock biter was just found dead. I'm pretty sure we had some dwarves who were still down in the new fortress heading up the stairwell who encountered the siegers. Keep fighting, dwarves. They are holding back the siege right now. They're fighting fairly well, it would seem. Keep going. We have a couple of dwarves in martial trances right now, fighting very well. Seeing a lot of blood, a lot of dead goblins, quite a few dead beak dogs. Keep fighting, keep fighting. We could do this. Suffering a lot of casualties here. A lot of those recruits are falling. Not good. Keep going, guys. Pure chaos. We can do this. Come on. We have just a handful of dwarves still left fighting. but they fight well. They're moving into the stairwell now, still fighting just in this narrow doorway here. Moving through, invaders are falling left and right. An enraged beak dog just charged down the corridor, but it is dead now. Keep at it, dwarves. We can do this. The siege is ongoing. Dwarves are moving up the stairwell now, up to the surface. Good. Chasing down a troll, smashed its teeth out, and it's dead. Moving out into the daylight now. Not a fantastic move. It looks like some of the dwarves are moving back down into the fortress. Probably for the best. Well, it actually looks like the siege is over. Yeah, look at that, huh? No more invaders on the map. Guys, we did it. Which should be fantastic news, absolutely. But I know we suffered heavy losses in that attack. Down to 127 dwarves right now. I'm not sure how much we were at. I think it was 180 actually. Ugh, God, that hurts. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit to sort all this mess out. Well, at least we got them pretty good, huh? Alright, I'm going to turn off the burrow. There we are. And I'm going to try to get this place cleaned out, everything sorted out. Oof, yeah, that was rough. Really hoping all my favorite dwarves are fine, but I know that's not the case. Alright, I'm going to try to sort out this battlefield mess, and I'll get right back to you. Alright, well, we're back with an artifact here. Idenrim Tara Drill, the Rockbiter, has created Samor Zokun Tabarbamrek, a fungi wood cup. She claims it as a family heirloom. Union Sieged, the Faithful Whip. Wow, this is a busy one. Let's get to it. This is a fungi wood cup. All Kraftwerk is of the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of fungi wood, llama wool, and rose-cut gold opals. This object menaces with spikes of fungi wood. On the item is an image of dwarves in red spinel. The dwarves are traveling, which relates to the founding of this fortress in the year 250. On the item is an image of Doran Blow Blockades the dwarf and Beak Dog Bone, as well as an image of Udil Urn Omens the dwarf and Orthoclase, who's a dwarf living here in the fortress, and an image of Stasis Stretches the Courteous Realms the Orthoclase cabinet in red spinel. And to finish it off, we have an image of a round Cabicon in copper. Pretty cool. Once again, I find myself dumbfounded as to how all these details fit onto a small cup, but I guess I'm looking at the thing right. It must have worked somehow. Fantastic work. Anywho, so I've been trying to sort through this carnage here, and it is ugly, guys. Real ugly. So we lost Puck, the human lord that was appointed last episode. Very unfortunate. I was hoping something bigger would come from him. And unfortunately, we also lost Snakelash, that lady consort with the whip who slew that forgotten beast last episode. Not great. Again, I was hoping for more from her. Oy. A lot of monster slayers fell in that combat, a whole lot of them. But without their help, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have been as successful as we were. Not that we're in sterling condition or anything. Now, we also lost a lot of dwarves in that fighting. A whole lot. Brace yourselves. We lost 18 military dwarves, mostly from the fiery pillars, but quite a few from other squads as well. And I'm actually not too sure how many civilians we lost, but it's quite a few. Now, as for those military dwarves, we lost 5 of the tin picks. Not terribly surprising, those are the dwarves without weapons. We lost 8 of the fiery pillars. Terrible losses. We lost 3 of the brass spikes. Not fantastic. The griffins of steel suffered 2 losses. Again, not terribly surprising. They were fairly raw recruits. And we lost 1 dwarf from the Sandblades. Lycott, Venomblood's father, the captain of the guard, the head of the military. He fell in that fighting, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm not too sure what happened, really. I did see him fall in the fighting, and I did take a look at him. And he had some pretty broken hands. His head was gashed open. His spine was broken. But I have seen dwarves survive worse than that, so I'm not too sure what happened. Either he bled out, or one of the goblins saw him while he was incapacitated and took him out real quick. Yeah, I'm not terribly certain. But unfortunately, the big bastard isn't with us any longer. Quite a shame. I think a nice memorial should be in order, huh? It's the right thing to do. Jeez, guys, brutal. I just noticed Venomblood is standing here, right next to his father's body, and is playing make-believe. Ugh, that is too much to bear, really. That poor little bastard. Well, I hope he grows up well. Certainly off to a rough start. Ugh. Alright, well, not that there is much, but onto the good news, I suppose. For one, we survived. We still have 127 dwarves alive in the fortress. Fantastic news. The ones who sacrificed themselves did not perish in vain. We will carry on their names, and Ushangvagush will prosper. I can guarantee that much. And we will try our best to never suffer losses like this ever again. We have to get prepared. For anything. Anyways, other good news. A lot of these dwarves really proved themselves today, and I couldn't be more proud of them, honestly. Oh my god. There couldn't be a worse time, honestly. Let's get to it. The forgotten beast Spen Atuzasism Ostest has come. A great one-eyed maggot. Ugh. It has a broad shell and it has a bloated body. Its clear exoskeleton is sleek and smooth. Beware its noxious secretions. Wow, that is a fantastically horrible beast. Just gross all over. Yikes. Man, we don't have time for this. What can we do? Alright, let's take a look around. Alright, well, it looks like it's on the second cavern layer, the level with the new fortress. Screw it. Let's just get this over with, huh? I don't think it's gonna be a hard one, honestly. It's a maggot. I'll send the squads down here, just to this hallway. Let's go, guys. Second thought, scratch that. I'll move them right here, just in case it tries to get into the fortress. Man, we really gotta catch a break here. I'm thinking we should come down to this level, really solidify this hallway here, get some nice traps in place, just so if we ever get attacked by a siege like that again, we can at least come down here, run behind all the traps, and just have some sort of a modicum of safety. We've really gotta focus. Alright, the warriors are in place. I'm not sure where that big bastard is. Let's take a look. I don't currently see it anywhere. Stay frosty, dwarves. I know you're tired. You've lost a lot of your good friends, but we have a job to do. Oh, here it is. Just sitting in this cavern here, slowly moving through this tunnel. It is not a fast beast. Good, very good. Kind of lumbering along. Oh, there's a Dwarf down here. That is a large herbivore that lives underground. The beast has stopped. Perhaps it senses prey. The Dwarf is moving. The beast is approaching it, has given chase, and it lost sight of it, it seems. But it appears to have caught the scent. Moving up the slope here, and away, we lost sight of it. Hopefully that Dwarf is leading the creature away from our fortress. Hard to say for sure, really. Anywho, alright, back to good news. Quick thinking Dewsum the Milker was actually able to get his cows out of this pasture here, right where that whole siege occurred, and he moved them up north, up into safety here. So all three of his cows are still absolutely fine, no worries there. But I think I'm gonna move him back down to that courtyard. Bit safer down there. Oh, it looks like that maggot has moved back into the tunnels here. And if we take a look, we can see the creature is now coated in Dwarf blood. Must have found that creature after all. Well, luckily this beast doesn't seem too interested in the fortress for now. Maybe we could just work in peace. Not gonna get my hopes too high on that though, but we'll see what happens. Alright, and I'm all over the damn place. I was talking about our heroes. Most of the best combatants were from the Sandblades or the Brass Spikes, which is to be expected, I suppose. For example, there's this dwarf here, the one we were following through that combat. Meng Bak Banfaikad. Got 15 kills during that siege. That's pretty good. One of the biggest kill counts of any of the dwarves in that fighting. Very impressive. And these poor guys are starting to get thirsty here. I can't wait forever for that damn beast to show up. Ugh, well, I guess I'm gonna send him home for now. Damn it. Could we catch a break or what? I don't know. The forgotten beast Ezru Ner Zungrusmo Togaksub has come. An enormous quadruped composed of ash. It has 2 long curving horns and it squirms and fidgets. Well, I'll tell you what, that doesn't sound too bad, honestly. I mean, sure, it's a spooky looking creature, but you know, it's made out of ash, so... I'm thinking it's not that much to worry about, honestly. Just a whisper of a beast. Plus, I mean, what else does it have going for it? A couple horns? It squirms and fidgets? Who cares? Nothing we can't handle. I'll tell you what, the creature is on the first cavern layer with the old fortress. I think we're gonna head down here and try to take it out real quick. Assembling the dwarves in the smelly, horrible courtyard. Yeah, it's bad in here. Big time. Damn carcasses all over the place. The creature is moving straight in, it would seem. Jumping into the water. Yeah, it's moving in, swiftly. On top of the fortress right now. Hopefully there's no civilians around. I just told the squads to come out and kill the thing. They should be on their way. Beast is moving down towards the fortress. The warriors are out fighting it, and it's dead. That was it. Yeah, wow, I didn't even expect it to be that easy. That's it, that's the whole combat. Nothing. Yeah, look at that. One of the Sandblades punched it in the foot, and its foot sailed right off. Someone stabbed it in its body, breaking away half of the tissue. Someone punched off another of its legs, and then smashed straight through the body. Not even a slight issue there. But anyways, regarding that siege, salty and sweet, but man, that is some salt. But I'm glad we made it through. We're a bit beaten up, and we have a huge mess to clean up, but we survived. We're still not 100% where that giant maggot went, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it for now. Hopefully we'll see it if it shows back up. I guess I'm not too concerned, honestly. A bit foolish, perhaps. So be it. I have to apologize for being so all over the place. Still a little worked up over that siege, you know. Alright, let's collect ourselves. Currently I have the dwarves still cleaning up this battlefield here. We have a couple large corpse stockpiles up to the north. They fill up pretty quick, so I have the dwarves throwing bits and pieces and other carcasses off into the water over in the north. It's going pretty quick. We should have that battlefield cleaned up in fairly short order. We have a bunch of dwarf corpses here too. We still don't have enough coffins for all those poor bastards. Another thing we're working on. I still have a small team of dwarves carving out this living quarters. I'm really eager to get our dwarves down here, like ASAP. And I'm thinking we should at least be partially moved down here before another siege comes. That's the hope anyways. Oh, it looks like that forgotten beast is back here, trundling around the southern caverns, and it looks to be hunting down some more dwarves. Oh, it's a vicious one. Gluttonous bastard. Well, as long as it keeps occupied down here, we don't really have much to worry about, I suppose. Oh, hey, some migrants. Fantastic. Just what we need, actually. And actually, just moments ago, the elven merchants arrived as well. That's something, I guess. Might as well do some trading, right? Alright, now let's see here. We have a bunch of tattered armor and clothing to trade, courtesy of the goblins, of course. But what do you guys have for us? It looks like they've brought a slew of delicious looking creatures. We'll take them. Some barrels, and a bunch of other boring stuff. Alright, and we're gonna trade a ton with these guys. Hopefully there's no wood stuff in here, they will hate that. I went through and picked out everything I could. I think I got it all, let's see. Ugh. Once a beautiful tree, and now it is a rude bauble, fit only for your kind. They are unwilling to trade. You rat shit bastards. Alright, looks like they're packing up their stuff and they're heading out. Good riddance. Get the hell out of here. Unbelievable. Fit only for your kind. Pfft. The dwarves are the right kind. You elves are monstrosities. If they don't want our tattered clothes and armor, they can go straight to hell. Anywho. Oh, we have an artifact here. Ushangvagush Kostas, the peasant, has created Ushangvagush, a orthoclase bracelet. He claims it as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor Solon Fasten Theater. Interesting, we haven't had that happen before. Let's take a look. The Shady Bow. Bow? Whatever. This is an orthoclase bracelet. All Kraftwerk is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with oval orthoclase cavicons. This object menaces with spikes of orthoclase, red spinel, gold opal, and crundle bone. On the item is an image of a great barracuda in red spinel. Pretty badass. On the item is an image of a marquee cut gem in cave crocodile bone. Fantastic. I really like that. No crazy outlandish details on it. Fairly straightforward. It has a great barracuda on it. Yeah, that's definitely killer. I'm a big fan. I'm sure the queen would love to get her hands on this bracelet. But no, we're gonna get this thrown in the museum as soon as we make some space. Yeah, I've kind of given up throwing stuff in the museum for now. It is so cluttered in there, we don't really have the space anymore, without it getting too chaotic anyways. So as foolish as it is, we do currently have a bunch of artifacts just kind of scattered around the fortress. Not the best. But we'll have a nice space for them soon enough, don't you worry. Oh, and here come the humans. I know they won't complain about our trade goods. They're all right by me. Come on in, you giant bastards. We have a whole selection of tattered, bloody clothing for you. Yeah, these guys are great, huh? No complaints ever. Not like those damn elves. So we're gonna do quite a bit of trading with them, I think. All fairly typical stuff here. Gonna take a bunch of food, and they brought a ton too. Wow. Yeah, mostly just food, I guess. Quite a variety though. Bunch of cheese here. And we will trade a lot of stuff. Because really, we have a bunch of crap here we don't need. Alright, and I think that's gonna about do it. And we have a whole lot to trade with them. Mostly tattered clothing, which I assume they're repurposing. I don't see why the hell else they want all this garbage. There we are. Okay, we traded with them, and I'm actually going to send them away with an offering as well. And we're going to give them a bunch of nice crafts. Bone crafts, mostly. Courtesy of Ushangvagush. There we are. Enjoy, please. It was a pleasure doing business with you. You're such a civilized people. Not like those damn elves. Bunch of rats. I still have that team of dwarves down in the new fortress, nicing it up a bit. Currently trying to smooth out this hallway here. And up here in the residential area, we can see it's all nicely carved out. That central area is completely open now. Good to go. This walkway is now finished, as I had pointed out last episode, and it leads over here to the meeting hall, which is 2 Z levels tall, mind you. And we can also see here in this entrance hall, we have a bunch of engravings on the walls of this upper Z level of forgotten beasts that have been killed here in the fortress. There's Kona, the flaming blob, Mup, the skinless badger, that lobster we killed last episode, the leech is up there. Yeah, pretty much everyone we've killed so far. Oh, and a were-tapir as well. I figured that warranted a spot. Yes, and the meeting hall is all carved out as well. Now, I'm not too sure what my next step should be. I could start putting tables in here and set up a meeting hall in this area, but all of our infrastructure is still up at the old fortress. The farms, the workshops, all that junk. we're gonna have to start moving stuff down here bit by bit. And I think the first thing we should work on is a farm area, but I'm not too sure where we should put that. You know, if we move down a couple Z levels, right here, we do kind of have a wide area, a bunch of mushroom trees here. This might be a nice spot. Yeah, you know what, I like that. I think that's what we'll do. We'll make a farming area right here, with a walkway up to the meeting hall. Let's do it. Well, the first thing we'll do is cut down all these trees. We need a good amount of space. Alright, there we go. Easy enough. Now we have all these rocky outcroppings. Let's carve those away a bit, just to get a little extra space, you know. Oh, hey, but before we do that, looks like we have another artifact here. Logem Astaringiz the Gut Puller has created Desor Shemeb Teskan Enkos, a one-humped camel bone short sword. Pretty cool. He claims it as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor Kumiel Riddled Crafts. Let's have a look. Entranced Handle, the Jail of Taking. This is a one-humped camel bone short sword. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. It is decorated with saguaro rib wood and encircled with bands of hemp, sheep wool, saguaro rib wood, and rectangular orthoclase cabicons. This object menaces with spikes of saguaro rib wood. I do not like saying saguaro. Just by the way. On the item is an image of Deduk Humor Bridge the Dwarf in one humped camel bone, and on the item is an image of dwarves in gold opal. The dwarves are traveling, which relates to the foundation of Monsterkiller by the Killer of Monsters in the early spring of 250. Pretty cool, you know, I really like that actually. Fairly straightforward. That's our third bone artifact weapon. Very neat. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Back down to this farming area. We have it nicely cleared out now. No more trees, no more rocky ridges. Now I think I'm gonna start building a wall down at the southern end here, just because I'm gonna want to flood this area to make sure it's nice and muddy. There are some patches of unmuddied stone here now just because we did all that mining, and we're gonna want 100% efficiency. You know. Oh damn. Yet another forgotten beast here. And here I was thinking we're gonna have a nice peaceful end to this episode. Oy. The forgotten beast Serek Akmam Oje Stelidanan has come. A huge feathered turtle. It has two short horns and it has a gaunt appearance. Its dark olive feathers are fluffed out. Beware, it's deadly dust. Oh boy, deadly dust. Yeah, that could be a very bad forgotten beast right there. Now, I realize up to now they've all kind of been a joke, but deadly dust is a little bit different. Yeah, we could be in some fairly serious trouble with this guy. Yikes. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait till next episode to find out how deadly that dust is, huh? Yep, that's right, we're gonna have another cliffhanger. But this one's not as bad as that last one. It's just a forgotten beast. We've taken down dozens of those guys. But anyways, what an amazing episode, huh? We were able to destroy those goblins, stop them right in their tracks. They'll never get into our fortress, damn it. Ushangvagush is our fortress, as it shall remain. We lost some good dwarves, but we also have some new heroes in the fortress. Good to see. I should do a more in-depth look at those guys in the future, huh? But I guess we'll see what happens. Well, anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed watching this episode, and I really look forward to responding to each and every one of your comments. Really makes my day, I'll tell you. You bunch of beautiful bastards. And I certainly hope to see you here again next week in Ushangvagush, Monsterkiller. But until then, you bearded bastards,